Hello everyone, and welcome back to Moonlight Gaming. I'm continuing my Let's Play of Okami. Some people were asking me about it in comments and in private, so I figured I would continue it. I also, I haven't played the game in a while before I started this PC version, and I would actually really like to finish it. So I figure if I do the Let's Play, that will help spur me on to actually finish this game. And I know I picked a long game, and you guys don't have to stick around if you want, but maybe if you're bored and you really like Okami, or you really like listening to my voice, because I've heard that oddly, but whatever your reasoning is, I am happy if you decide to keep watching these videos. And I also figure that as I do this, I will, maybe gain some Let's Play skill and, practice makes perfect and all that. So, yeah. I went around Shinsu Field back in the last episode and did everything I could possibly do there. So, this time I will be heading back to Kamiki Village. And I'm blooming the trees out here because, they're on the way, and may as well get the praise and the food and stuff. And I think you might have to bloom these at some point. In fact, I'm almost sure you do in this upcoming thing. But I forget if these outside trees count as all the trees in the village you have to bloom. I'm almost certain they do, but I haven't played the game in a long time, so memory. And as for why the Let's Play has taken so long to continue, I've just had a lot of things going on in real life, and it just has been really difficult. I was also working on my Full Moon News op-ed, my first actual op-ed, unless you count the Detroit video. So I just wanted to do that, and I thought it was kind of an important video, so a lot of what little bit of time I could spend working on content was, made for that. And, yeah. So, but I figured I'd wanna, do a Let's Play video, upload content a bit more regularly, ideally, because, video once a month isn't exactly a good precedent, and I do apologize for that. Anyway, on with the Let's Play. And yes, I'll be doing the voice acting again. I'll try to make it sound the same as it did in the last two episodes, but wow, what's all this? The village just bustling with activity. Wonder what's going on. Yeah, I actually got feedback that people were enjoying the voice acting, which surprised me, so yay. Alright, so yes, we got a little nice festive mood, festival music. Kind of reminds me a bit of the summer festival in Final Fantasy XI. That was like my that was my favorite holiday, like, in the game, when they would do, like, events specific to whatever time of year it was. Okay, the food kind of glitched out there, because it was on the edge, that was weird. But yeah, they would do events, come on, jump, fine, during certain times of the year, and during the summer festival, they'd have, fireworks at night, and they'd have this nice kind of Japanese festival music, and, it was always something I really enjoyed. I mean, like I said, it was my favorite holiday in Final Fantasy XI. Although that, and I think Christmas, because I always, liked Christmas, even though I don't get to celebrate it anymore nowadays. Because it's kind of pointless celebrating Christmas by myself, So I don't really do anything for Christmas anymore. But anyway, those were always my two favorite holidays, and I always liked the festival music, so this reminds me of that. No fireworks this time, Hey, what are you going on about? Nice little dance. What's that number? That 14. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was the guy. He wants you to bloom the trees. And in case you're wondering, I'm not doing voice acting for the more minor characters. Just, you know, like the main story stuff. I'll do voice acting. You will be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. Okay. So yeah, he wants me to bloom all the trees, so do that. Oops, okay. I'm so bad at drawing circles both in real life and in this game, apparently. Oh, what was that? The tree just randomly bloomed. I'd be kind of freaked out if that happened. I mean, I would think it was awesome, but at the same time, I would be a little freaked out. If a tree just, like a dead tree just randomly bloomed in front of me, I'd probably be a bit weirded out there. Okay, got this one. Try not to miss any. Oh, maybe that was a little bit too big of a circle, but... Okay, over here. Yeah, thanks for going in the water, food. But apparently it doesn't matter if it goes in the water. It's still fine. Okay. That one. So yeah, this seems to be the big task. Oh, and there's a little side quest here. I look weak? I'm a wolf. What? Wow, okay. That seems a bit odd. Oh, you're a wolf. You look weak. Yeah, okay. I didn't do this side quest yet. Okay, so yeah, he wants me to dig up turnips to beat his dog in a contest. I can give it a shot. I remember this actually kind of being a pain, like you have to really be careful. Ah, she's gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Amy. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brushstroke. Yeah, that's actually a very important hint, and you'll see why in a moment. Let me just bloom this tree first, and then I will demonstrate how to use the side quest. Alright, so. Okay, remember the controls. There we go. Okay, so you see the turnips here. You see the, you know, his mother. So you gotta dig up all the turnips in the field. Alright. Tuber. That's a weird. I didn't know that was a word for a vegetable, but okay. Okay, so the trick here is to blind her, kind of. Ideally. I thought I could blind her with this video. There we go, okay. We gotta make a bigger thing. Yeah, so when she comes to, you know, hurt you, you gotta blind her. Try to. I don't get why this is being such a problem. There, okay, I guess I just got a straight line. And you can't exit the field, I think, or else it'll just start all over again. But you can go on the sound cue of, you know, when you hear like that little steamboat type of sound, then that means she's coming after you. It's actually not too hard. You just gotta kind of, you know, blind her whenever you hear the sound, and then move away and dig up the turnips. Or, yeah, turnips. I thought turnips were purple. Maybe I'm thinking of radishes or something. I don't really see many vegetables growing. I mean, this is Arizona. You don't get many crops. The only crops I ever see are cotton. Okay. Yeah, you can see it's pretty repetitious as a quest. But, you know, whatever. And sometimes the paintbrush can be a bit iffy. Here so I can dig up that last turnip. I didn't even dig anything. I was just digging in the... Oh. I guess... Okay. Apparently if you take too long to do it, it'll reset. I don't think I moved out of the field too much. Alright, try this again. It's funny, I guess I could... Can I do this? Let's see if we can do a slash and if that just blinds her. Oh, okay, I don't want to hurt her. Apparently, I guess hurting her isn't, you know, bad, but I don't want to do that. That's me. But yeah, apparently it'll just, I guess, stop her from doing anything if you just slash her. But that's, like I said, that's really mean. I don't want to do that. Oh, okay, let's, you know, can I just distract her? Like, hey, here's some trees and stuff. Yeah, okay, that's one way to do it too. Instead of just blinding her, you could also just make some trees bloom randomly. Or stop her just that way. Alright, this is gonna be turning into something very interesting. I did not expect that. One critique I have of this game is the camera is a bit wonky. You know, moving the camera can be a bit wonky at times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure wonky's a word. There we go. Oops, go ahead. Now bring it to the kid, and voila! There's the quest. The oddly shaped turnip. Come to think, turnips are white, because I remember they had turnips in, I think, Super Mario 2? Or, you know, whatever that was supposed to be called originally. But yeah, that had turnips, and they were white, I believe, so. Alright. Oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. He's broken Hayabusa's record. I thought that was a glitch. I didn't notice there was a fly swimming near the kid. That's a weird... He's using... What is that? A fly on a string? What? Okay, some weird dragonfly on a string. I'm sorry, that was just really distracting. Alright, broken Hayabusa. Right? Yeah. Gosh, darn it. Hey, I dug up turnips for you and stuff. You should be grateful. I gave you a good looking turnip. I don't know why, but I did. But yeah, you get praise for it. That's pretty much the only useful thing. You just get, yeah, you get some praise, which is cool for leveling. Now, back to the main. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. There we go. I do kind of like how, if you're, you know, jumping a fence, it'll just, if you just press the control, yeah, you just press yourself against it, you'll jump automatically. I do enjoy that. That's a cool thing, that you don't have to hit the jump button, actually. So, I appreciate that. That's nice. And that's one, nice thing about this series. I mean, you have to jump when it's a, little cliff like this. You know, a little ledge. But if it's just like over something tiny like a fence, then the game just kind of doesn't care and lets you just jump over it automatically. I love how the food just bounces all over the place. I don't think that would happen in real life. I mean, it's grass. Grass isn't quite like bouncy like that. So. Yeah, I know. It's a sumi-e video game that was made for PlayStation 2. I guess I shouldn't be bringing real life physics into it. It just kind of struck me. I never really thought of that before. Oh, and for those of you who are unfamiliar with Japan, there is actually a festival for cherry blossoms. You know, when they're going to bloom, or when they're in full bloom, rather, there is a festival, you know, for the cherry blossoms. I believe it's called Hanami something, I believe. No, no. Hanami is flower, Sakura. Sakura something. I don't know, the Sakura festival, basically. I miss... Oh. Come on. I didn't even notice it was a monument. It just kind of looked like a... I guess it's a stone. Okay, I thought it was just a... I thought they were just like kind of sticks or something, like part of the fence. I wasn't really looking at them. I think I got most of the trees. Okay. Nothing here. I'm sure I missed one, because I've done this a few times, and I always, like, end up missing one or two for some reason. I don't know why. You would think I could, you know, see and bloom trees, but apparently that's beyond my capabilities. Just to see and bloom every single tree, but, you know, things happen. Whoa! Okay, that was really unintentional. Alright. Glad there's no fall damage in this game. But much better than, like, playing something like Dark Souls, where if I did that in Dark Souls, like... it would have been bad. Or, actually, most games. Most games tend to have fall damage, but this is a more lighthearted type of game, so... they're not gonna be that rough on you. I don't think I've ever even died in this game. Like, dying is pretty hard to do. It's really not a difficult game. I mean, I sort of loathe to use the term because I think it sounds a bit elitist, but I think this is a bit of a casual sort of game. In the sense that, you know, it doesn't really take a ton of skill. You know, it might take some patience. I think it's mostly patience, honestly, you know, since it's long and sometimes the brush stuff is a bit rough to work with, especially with a controller. That's one thing I give the mouse credit for, especially later on in the game, is that you can be a bit more precise with the mouse, so, that's actually what was cool about the Wii version. Alright, let's see if I bloomed all the trees. I think I did. The music changed. That might be a cue that I bloomed all the trees. I think it is. I usually don't notice some of the sounds, but when I do my Let's Plays, I use headphones so I can hear things better. And also because I don't really like the sound of, like, I don't want my mic to pick up the speaker and have, like, some weird sort of audio loop going. So, yeah. Yep. Every single withered tree in this village is now in full bloom. Now all we must do is wait for the miracle to take place. Which isn't true. You'll see. But yeah, alright, so that's a cue. Now, that if you're listening to the game, it's a cue that once the music changes, then you know that you bloomed all the trees. Once it changes to this nice kind of soft music. At last, the answer to my prayers. All the village's trees have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konohana. Sake of Valor. I want some of that. I'll take some Sake of Valor. But first, I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip this sake, and soon we shall see blossoms. I don't think this is gingerly, dude. You better finish that sake or I'm gonna be mad. Yes! 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 Hey, Gramps, you okay? You got a real weird look in your eyes. Snowball, be soon. What you're about to see is the stuff of legends. Yes, sake, bro. Behold, the secret of secrets. I give you the Konohana Shuffle. Yeah, you gotta help them out. And it's time, so you can't just sit there forever with the rock. There we go. Oh, great Amaterasu. Sakuya? You're alive, and you, look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery! Mere words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. Thanks to you all, I have been restored and re-energized. And sexified a little bit. Gulp. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. One way to say thanks. I cannot guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon. But if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I will remain in Kamiki, praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of the flowers protect you always. Oh man, what now? Constellation time. Okay. Doobie-doobie-doo. A little bit there. I think there's one down here too. There we go. Okay. That's an entrance. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki. But the time has come for I, Hasugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. Holy smokes! That was Hasugami! With the water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out. Come on, this way, Amy. I've been eyeing that treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? Make them like stepping stones all the way to the islet. I think it's islet. The water lily brush technique creates lily pads on water. All you gotta do is draw circles on the water. Come on, Furball. Let's see you work wonders with that brush of yours. Sorry, a little dialogue hiccup there. Yes, that's it. Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, Furball. At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. I know. Now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. Remember the waterway leading to the forest that I told you about? Yes, I do. Thank you for marking it. our little Saki is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. I still love the art style. It is quite amazing. I'd kill to be able to emulate it. I hear it actually takes years to really master the sumi-e style. And for those who don't know, sumi-e is this art style, you know, the brush technique and everything. Usually it's all done in black and white, a certain type of shading, stuff like that. Sun fragment. Collect 3 of these bright fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. So, yeah. Okay, let's see what's over on that other side of the island. Islet. I don't know what an islet is in the... I guess an islet, you know, it's a smaller island, obviously, but, I mean, I hope it is islet. I think I read, when I was a little kid, I read it as islet, because I was a little kid, you know. English is weird. It's a very strange language. I mean, I really feel bad for those who, you know, learn it as their second language. And I've seen a few YouTubers that English is not their first language, and yet they do a pretty good job. Although I will say Japanese is also a relatively difficult language to deal with. Okay, that didn't work. Let's see, maybe over here. Come on, be on the island. I think, oh, I think you have to go around back. Let's see if I can go up here. Come on, up, up. There we go. I'll be going around the other way by getting shorter. Let's see, now. Yeah, no. Wait. Ugh. My nose keeps itching. I don't know what the deal is. There we go. Okay. There we are. You just, whenever you see these little things that glow on the ground here, you can just dig. And I think I've done this before. Oh yeah, we did it at the whatchamacallit. You know, that's the little dungeon place where we had to push the orb around with the bear and Susano like messing with the bear. That was, yeah, that's where you first see that. Again, you know, it's been a couple months, so I forget. Alright, yeah, that's all that is. You just get some praise. So, not a big deal, but hey, whatever. And being in water drains your health a bit, you know. Or at least it will if you're in the water too long, so it's better to have these lily pads. I mean, you could be in the water a bit, so you don't have to keep drawing a bunch of them, but... A little bit of platforming here. Okay, I guess I wasn't close enough to get through. There we are. I wish you could make the lily pads a little bit bigger, you know, for sake of ease. More so for not having to draw as many. Let's see. So, yeah, there's not a lot else to do in Kamiki. I don't think. Let's see. I talked to the kid, got the turnip. Let's just kind of, you know, look around, see if anybody else needs anything. Oops. Oh, hey. Yeah, sometimes the automatic jumping thing is a bit, weird. Look at those cherry blossoms drifting over from Konohana. I wonder if my husband is getting drunk over on the sacred deck. Yep, believe me, he did. He can't celebrate anything without falling asleep. He can't celebrate without falling off the wagon. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's an anachronism, but okay. Of course, he's the only one that thinks nobody else, or he's the only one who thinks nobody else notices. Wow, I can't read today. I really apologize. Apparently the sake of valor, even though I didn't get any, apparently went to my head too. Here to pester me about those cherry cakes, are you? Yes, I want some cakes. Well, we ate them all up last night. We'll have to wait until I make some more tonight. Yeah, you can only get the cherry cakes at nighttime, which it almost is, so let's see. I'll just talk to some people. You can also change the time of day, but it's a bit weird to make sure the sun's facing the right direction. You can't change it to nighttime. You have to like kind of change it to sunset a bit. Alright, so kid doesn't seem to want anything. Can I feed these birds? I guess not. Yeah, if you have already fed the animal, they'll have, you know, the little hearts above their heads, but if you didn't, then... hearts. I think you can keep just feeding the same animal, but it'll give you less and less praise. There you go, little chicken. There's also, like, collectibles, like if, you know, every animal, you can feed, like, every animal. I don't know if there's an achievement for that. There might be. Ooh, I can dig up this, I think I can dig up this turnip. Oh, that's not a turnip, that's a radish. And here I thought radishes were purple. They're white too, okay. Maybe there's purple versions and I'm just like, you know, I've only seen those. Or maybe I'm so obsessed with purple that I think, like, things are purple that aren't. That could be too. Let's see if anything's in here. Yes, welcome to the rules of RPGs, where, you know, exploring is your friend. No, if his mama catches you snacking, she'll clobber you good. Yeah, I know, I said I'd only read the storyline stuff, but I just thought that was funny. Okay, yeah, nothing here. Thought there'd be something in those faces, but apparently not. Let's check on, what's her face? Sake check. Kushi, that's it. Kushi. Kushi, I believe, is the word for comb. That's why her hair's like that. Something like that. I'm pretty sure if that's the deal, is that Kushi means comb or hair boost or something. She's basically saying all the trees have sprung into bloom, so hopefully the monsters will be gone. Oh yes, the village festival is coming around again soon. We'll need sacred sake for the celebrations. I must get started. I guess she doesn't need help with making sacred sake. Alright. And I would also like some sacred sake. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything about, let's see if there's anything behind that waterfall. I forget. I think there might be if you jump in there. Or, yeah, cross. Well, I don't really see anything. I guess not. But I'm gonna take a look just in case. Yeah, it's been a long time, so. Yeah, I can't even get in there. Like, look. They're up there, rather. It looks like you're supposed to be able to, but I suppose not. I don't know, our mistake. And again, jumping in and out of the water is also automatic, so yay. Do some shopping before I leave the village. Oh, and Susano is gone. I don't think there's any. I'll double check. Smash this forward so I can get some money. Yeah, if you just smash the same stuff, it won't, you know, give you, it'll give you a little bit sometimes, but not really anything useful. You know, it's, the first time you do things is fine, but, yeah, the more and more you do it, it just doesn't really give you anything. It either doesn't give you anything or it gives you much less than it did initially. So, yeah. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Okay. Yeah, he's not here, so, yeah. Yeah, it's not really a bed, it's just like a... Yeah, what kind of weirdo sleeps underground? I hope he's not hiding because he's scared of the monsters. Who knows with him, he's a dork. I have to wonder how a wolf climbs up and down a ladder. I mean, jumping down the hole, I get. He could just jump down the hole, but... Or she, sorry. She can just jump up, you know, Amaterasu is a woman. She could just jump down, but how did he get back? How did he climb back up as a wolf? Like, that's a bit odd. Yeah, I don't know how a wolf goes up and down ladders, but okay, sure, why not? A wolf can use a paintbrush, so I guess, like, my reality questioning is a bit odd about, you know, oh, it's fine that the wolf can use a paintbrush, but don't you dare have a wolf climb a ladder. Ooh, what's this? Hmm. I did not notice this glowy part here. Hello. Oh yeah, I think there's only, like, there's some little glow things that only happen at night. Like that, like when it's pink, it only glows at night. Obtained a dragonfly bead, uniquely shaped bead that shines in multiple layers of color. I think that's just treasure. So. And now I'll get the cherry cakes I want. Claims he couldn't dance if it wasn't for the bottle. Well, hey, I actually, I'll buy that. I mean, I wouldn't dance if I'm not drunk. And it takes a lot. First of all, dancing hurts, but, you know, even if I do, it's, you know, I have to be pretty drunk to dance. Even by myself, it's kind of a bit much for me. Ah, here's the cherry cakes. They don't look like cherry cakes. They look like big, oranges. I guess I did get these before. So, alright. Little waste of time there, but I wanted to explore, check everything out, you know. A key rule of an RPG is that you explore as much as humanly possible and talk to everybody as much as you can. There we go. Okay, that should do it. Oh, hey! I did not expect that. Hello, I'm just gonna dig up your house, don't mind me. No, just ignore me. There, alright. Obtained a coral fragment. Hunk of coral said to have brought from the dragon's palace. Or been brought, I don't know. Again, my reading skill today is not great. Alright then. That is Kamiki. That is our journey to Kamiki Village. And, I believe I will end the Let's Play, or, you know, this episode of the Let's Play here, because the next place is actually pretty long, and I don't, you know, want it to drag on too much. Oh, I'll do some shopping before I finish up. I do very much appreciate you guys watching the video, though. If you did, if you watched the whole thing, I am extremely grateful. Let me know what you think, if you, still like the voice acting, if you have any tips, if you have any other feedback. I am happy to hear any feedback you have. And, I keep a watch on my comments. I try to reply whenever I can. I will also, not let it go so long this time. I will try to keep this Let's Play going. And I have some other content in the works for you guys that are Let's Plays. So, yeah, that should be about it for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and, yeah, feel free, like I said, leave any feedback. Hit the like button if you liked the video. And if you want to support my channel, there will be donation links in the description. And again, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.